Are you aware that Millie Bobby Brown's transformation is causing quite a stir? From her iconic role as Eleven in Stranger Things to leading the Enola Holmes franchise, her career has skyrocketed. But it's not just her acting that's making waves. Her bold fashion choices and entrepreneurial ventures, including her collaborations with About You and Louis Vuitton, are reshaping her image. As she steps into her 20s, Millie's growth is redefining what it means to be a Gen Z icon. Let's explore how she's gone from breakout star to trend-setting powerhouse. Before she became known worldwide as Eleven, the bald-headed girl from Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown had a very different look. Long brunette hair flowing past her shoulders, she appeared in various TV series, including Intruders, Modern Family, and Grey's Anatomy, long before her breakout role. Shaving her head for Eleven was a dramatic shift, one that required considerable courage for the young star. Brown, however, drew inspiration from actress Charlize Theron's fierce look in Mad Max, Fury Road, and embraced the change. In a now-deleted Instagram post, she described the moment as the most empowering moment of my whole life. The act of cutting off the last strand of hair symbolized a personal transformation for her, as she felt that her true self was revealed, no longer hidden behind her hair. The entire process took only about 10 minutes, though it was so emotional that her father, visibly moved, left the room in tears. Despite the dramatic moment, Brown's bold choice allowed her to fully embody Eleven, leaving a lasting impression on her career and fans alike. After Millie Bobby Brown shaved her head into a closely cropped buzz cut for her role as Eleven in Stranger Things, she embraced a short pixie haircut for her first round of press appearances. To soften the androgynous edge of her new look, she paired the hairstyle with frilly, feminine dresses and kitten heels, often opting for age-appropriate designs like the charming Burberry dress she wore to the 2016 BAFTA LA Emmy Awards tea party. Despite the stylish ensembles, Brown admitted that dressing up wasn't always her first choice. A self-described tomboy, she would have preferred to wear something more casual, like a Pikachu onesie, which she humorously revealed she wore to a dinner earlier that year. In an interview with Vogue, Brown shared how her mother had a significant influence on her red carpet looks, insisting on the more glamorous choices. "I'm not a girly girl. I love wearing this stuff. But if it was my choice, I'd come in my tracksuit," she confessed, with her mother guiding her toward the more polished outfits for public appearances. Millie Bobby Brown may have become a fashion darling, but when it came to the process of shopping, she wasn't exactly a fan. In a 2016 interview with Vogue, the then 12-year-old star revealed that she found shopping a chore, admitting that she disliked it. Despite this, Brown was already a rising style icon, gaining attention for her unique, eclectic fashion choices. Her love for mismatched colors and patterns helped her stand out on the red carpet, and she even earned a front-row seat at Coach's New York Fashion Week show, sitting alongside her Stranger Things co-star, Winona Ryder. Though she wasn't into the act of shopping, Brown certainly had an eye for high-end fashion. At the time, she expressed her admiration for luxury brands like Burberry, Stella McCartney, and Coach. She also made waves by taking the Eurostar to Paris, where she met with Louis Vuitton's creative director, Nicolas Ghesquière. Soon after, she was featured in one of his Instagram posts, rocking a fuzzy millennial pink jacket and exuding effortless cool. When Millie Bobby Brown isn't walking the red carpet, her style is refreshingly casual and laid back. Despite her fame, it's easy to forget that she's still a teenage girl, and she embraced this in a 2016 appearance on AOL's Build series. For the Q&A session, she sported a classic white tee paired with relaxed denim overalls, looking effortlessly cute and comfortable. The look was a stark contrast to the feminine dresses she often wore to red carpet events, offering a glimpse into her real-life, more casual style. It was a style choice that seemed to signal a shift, perhaps indicating that Brown was starting to take charge of her own wardrobe decisions, away from the influence of her mother's more glamorous red carpet pics. By 2017, her preference for comfort was even more evident when she appeared on the cover of Teen Vogue's September Icons issue. In the interview, Brown shared her down-to-earth approach to fashion, explaining, "I've never been one of those girls who dresses provocatively. It's just not me. I keep it as appropriate as possible," emphasizing her love for shorts, sneakers, and clothes that prioritize comfort over anything itchy or uncomfortable. Millie Bobby Brown's iconic buzz cut as 11 in Stranger Things became a defining part of her character, and for many, it was an instantly recognizable look. However, not everyone was a fan of the drastic change, especially her mother, who initially wasn't keen on her daughter's bald look. In 2017, Brown shared with This Morning, via the Daily Mail, that her mom suggested she wear wigs to cover the buzz cut, but Brown wasn't interested. She adored her short hair and wasn't swayed by the idea of fake locks. Despite her love for the buzz cut, Brown admitted to W Magazine the following year that her new look often led to hurtful comments, with some people mistakenly thinking she was sick or making unkind remarks about her appearance. Though the comments stung, Brown grew a thick skin and gained an important lesson in compassion. "It was hurtful, but their attitude taught me something about compassion," she reflected. "In the end, being bald was the best thing I ever did. Being different changed my life. I wanted to embrace my baldness and hopefully inspire people." Her short hair became a symbol of confidence, and she wore it proudly, experimenting with braids, slicked-back styles, and clips while it grew out. By the time Stranger Things Season 2 came around, she had fully embraced her look, and her bold choice inspired many to embrace their own individuality. Millie Bobby Brown's status as a fashion icon was solidified in early 2017 when she became the face of a Calvin Klein ad campaign. Announced in January, she was tapped for the Calvin Klein by Appointment collection, designed by Raf Simons, the brand's chief creative officer. This move catapulted Brown into the world of high fashion, proving that she was more than just a TV star. A month later, Teen Vogue reported that Brown had signed with IMG Models, a prestigious agency that represents top models like Karlie Kloss and the Hadid sisters. Soon after, she appeared in Calvin Klein's number My Calvins campaign, alongside Paris Jackson and Lulu Tenney. This campaign, famous for sparking pregnancy rumors about Kylie Jenner, helped solidify Brown's status in the modeling world. By 2017, Brown had evolved from her more youthful style to one that was more mature and effortlessly chic, perfectly matching her burgeoning modeling career. Her front-row seats at Calvin Klein shows and her interactions with fashion legends like Anna Wintour only confirmed that she was becoming a staple in the fashion industry, proving she had truly arrived. In 2017, Millie Bobby Brown took a bold step onto the Emmy Awards red carpet in a whimsical, ballerina-inspired strapless gown by Calvin Klein. The stunning tulle creation was an instant hit, showcasing her flair for wearing princess-like dresses while still maintaining a sense of sophistication. This gown mirrored her style from previous appearances, including her Stranger Things red carpet debut and the 2018 Time 100 Gala. Brown worked closely with Calvin Klein to design a look that perfectly balanced femininity, edge, and drama, qualities that define her evolving fashion sense. Her hands-on approach to creating the dress reflected her mature yet playful style, resulting in a piece that made her a standout of the evening. The gown quickly landed her on numerous best-dressed lists and earned praise from fans on social media. However, what made her red carpet moment truly unique was her ability to move and have fun in it. As she told Teen Vogue, "I like to dress my age, so I always gravitate to things that are sophisticated but not stuffy or too serious. Comfort is also key for me. Nothing that will slow me down on the dance floor." The balance between elegance and practicality highlighted Brown's mature yet youthful approach to fashion. When Millie Bobby Brown debuted longer hair at the Stranger Things Season 2 premiere, it was almost as shocking as Barb's long-awaited, albeit vague, vindication in the season. Until that point, Brown had been defined by her pixie cut, a look that had become iconic, especially in her portrayal of Eleven. So, when she walked the red carpet with a stylish lob, the transformation was jarring. But it wasn't just the length of her hair that surprised fans. It was the edgier, more mature style she exuded, complete with leather. Gone were the days of teenage awkwardness, frosted lip gloss, and chunky highlights. According to People, Brown used extensions to achieve the look, though the speed with which her hair appeared to grow in subsequent press appearances made it seem like her tresses were thriving faster than a demogorgon. This new, chic style mirrored Eleven's transformation into a more rebellious, bad girl version of the character. Brown even admitted that she embraced a goth phase while channeling Eleven's angst, saying, "I went through a stage, like at least 3 episodes, where I would just wear black sweaters with beanies, black nail polish. I was going through goth, and it was bad." Thankfully, her new style, which she embraced on the red carpet, was a huge success and signaled her growing confidence as a fashion-forward star. In March 2018, Millie Bobby Brown used her platform for a powerful political statement at the Kids' Choice Awards, coinciding with the March for Our Lives demonstrations that were held in response to the tragic school shooting in Parkland, Florida. Brown arrived at the ceremony wearing a custom Calvin Klein denim-on-denim ensemble with a deeply meaningful design. The back of her button-up top listed the names of the 17 victims from Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, while the front boldly displayed the words, "Never Again," a call for an end to gun violence. After winning the award for Favorite TV Actress, Brown took a moment to address the significance of the March for Our Lives demonstrations, which had taken place worldwide that day. As we saw a moment ago, the March for Our Lives demonstrations that took place all over the world today have inspired me and impacted us all in one way or another, she said. Brown also expressed her gratitude for the platform Stranger Things had given her, using her voice to advocate for those who were less fortunate. "I'm privileged to have a voice that can be heard, one that I can hopefully use to make a positive difference and help influence change," she said. Not only was Brown able to honor the victims and show her empathy, but she also made a bold fashion statement in a Canadian tuxedo, proving she could balance activism and style with grace and maturity. In 2018, Millie Bobby Brown embraced a new level of maturity, both in her style and her career. She shifted from the youthful t-shirts and frilly dresses she had worn in the past to more polished, sophisticated attire like blazers and sleek trousers, signaling a confident and professional persona. One notable look was a black pantsuit paired with bold yellow heels, worn for a Stranger Things panel just ahead of her production debut. By this time, Brown had already begun to take charge of her career in a big way. At just 13 years old, she made history as Hollywood's youngest producer. She signed on to a new film franchise based on Nancy Springer's Enola Holmes Mysteries, where she not only starred as Sherlock Holmes's younger sister, Enola, but also took on the role of producer under her own production company, PCMA Productions. The first movie, The Case of the Missing Marquess, marked her foray into both acting and producing. How many 13-year-olds have their own production companies and can rock pantsuits? Brown's career trajectory was already remarkable, proving she was ready for whatever came next, and she looked the part every step of the way. Millie Bobby Brown's sense of style is mature beyond her years, often rivaling that of seasoned fashion icons. While many teenagers are still navigating their personal style, Brown has effortlessly worn high-fashion brands like Louis Vuitton, making them look as casual and accessible as a piece from Forever 21. However, her relationship with certain fashion trends, like crop tops, evolved over time. Initially, Brown was quite reluctant to wear them. In a 2017 interview with Variety, she admitted, "I don't like showing off my skin," revealing that she wasn't keen on the idea of crop tops. At that point, she firmly told her team, "If I'm in a photo shoot and they're like, 'Can you wear a crop top?' I'm like, 'No, no, not yet. When that day comes, I'm going to be like 18 inches." By October 2017, she made her first public appearance in a crop top, a pink velvet one, paired beneath a Rodart satin and sequin jacket during a press day in New York City. She also posted a few crop top looks on Instagram in 2018, though they were eventually deleted. For the most part, her public appearances still favored conservative yet chic choices, such as button-ups, blouses, and tees, often paired with wide-legged or pleated trousers that maintained a sense of sophistication while avoiding exposing too much skin. Millie Bobby Brown's fashion journey also has evolved significantly since she first captured audiences' attention at the age of 12. After experimenting with a goth phase and later embodying a boss-like sophistication with sleek blazers and trousers, she shifted into a more playful, whimsical style that showcased her range and growing confidence. One of the most memorable moments of this transition occurred at the 2017 Emmy Awards, where she wore a white strapless ball gown that made her look like a character straight out of a fairy tale. The following year, Brown turned heads with a strong black pantsuit, embracing a more mature, business-chic aesthetic. However, in 2019, she took another bold leap in her fashion evolution, debuting a bubblegum pink ballerina dress at the Stranger Things Season 3 premiere. This dress, with its puffed tulle skirt, corset top, and dramatic ruffled layers, was a playful yet mature nod to both her personal style and her character, 11, particularly referencing Elle's iconic pink dress from the show. The off-the-shoulder style and tulle train gave the dress a powerful, almost regal quality, blending her youthful innocence with the strength of a young woman stepping into adulthood. This moment, with its short length and flowing cape, helped Brown bridge the gap between her teenage years and the growing maturity that would define her future. She continued to rock princess-style ball gowns at industry events, like her show-stopping look at the 2018 Emmys, solidifying her status as both a fashion icon and a rising star. Millie Bobby Brown has never been one to shy away from making bold fashion statements, and her outfits for the premieres of Stranger Things have become a testament to her evolving style. In May 2022, at the premiere of the show's highly anticipated fourth season, she debuted a major transformation to celebrate her newfound adulthood. Having recently turned 18, Brown marked the occasion by unveiling a new blonde look, complete with long, wavy hair and full bangs that framed her face. This fresh hairstyle was complemented by a show-stopping white Louis Vuitton floor-length dress, which featured a sweetheart neckline, thigh-high slit, and a sheer black strap that added an edgy contrast to the otherwise pristine ensemble. To complete the chic look, she wore chunky black platform heels and was joined by her then-boyfriend, Jake Bongiovi, who matched her in a black suit and white turtleneck, a picture-perfect couple. Brown's blonde locks became a regular feature on her social media, but she continued to experiment with her hair for her appearance at the premiere of Enola Holmes 2 that October. By then, she had grown out her bangs and wore her hair in a neat updo, paired with a bubblegum pink dress adorned with 3 pewter and white flowers, creating a soft yet sophisticated neckline. While her style was still evolving, Brown noted a shift in how the public and media reacted to her as she came of age, expressing that she felt more sexualized, a change that she found notable. She spoke to people, acknowledging the difference in the way people acted towards her and how social media responded to her transformation, adding a layer of complexity to her ongoing journey as both a fashion icon and young adult. After turning 18, Millie Bobby Brown experienced a whirlwind of changes as she shared with people. The transition was overwhelming, but by 19, it seemed she had found her balance. In April 2023, she marked a significant milestone by announcing her engagement to Jake Bon Jovi, her longtime boyfriend. Brown posted a sweet beach photo on Instagram, showing off her new ring and quoting Taylor Swift's song, Lover. "I've loved you 3 summers now, honey. I want 'em all." This moment was not only a personal achievement, but also a reflection of her growth into adulthood. In addition to her engagement news, Brown also shocked fans with a bold hair transformation. Just weeks before the engagement announcement, she ditched her signature long blonde hair for a chic, natural brunette long bob. Her makeup artist, Kelsey Denahan Fisher, shared the first glimpse of the new look after doing Brown's makeup for her birthday, marking the beginning of a more mature style. While her blonde locks were a temporary change, her evolving fashion and beauty choices signal her embrace of adult glam. As she enters her 20s, Brown continues to express her unique style, making waves with her fashion-forward, age-appropriate looks. Millie Bobby Brown has long been known for her impeccable sense of style, but what many may not realize is that she's also a budding fashion designer. In October 2022, Brown took her love for fashion to the next level by co-creating a collection with the German retailer About You. The first collection, which focused on trendy yet comfortable pieces, was followed by a second installment in April 2023, featuring spring and summer designs available across Europe. Brown's vision was clear: to create versatile, stylish pieces that could work for a variety of occasions. One standout moment was the introduction of her matching knitted checkered set, which included a bra top and skin-tight shorts. Brown, who had once been cautious about wearing crop tops, embraced the trend with confidence. On Instagram, she shared her thoughts on the co-ord, saying she initially envisioned it as casual loungewear, but it could easily be dressed up with fun heels. Another favorite look of hers was a crochet 2-piece set, complete with matching pants and cardigan, which she noted could transition from dinner to the beach depending on the occasion. This collection wasn't her first foray into design. She had previously collaborated with Converse, launching a range of shoes, including a pair in the signature lavender hue of her beauty brand Florence by Mills. Speaking to 17, Brown revealed that expanding her beauty line was something she was excited about, teasing fans with the possibility of another drop in the fall of 2023. Millie Bobby Brown showcased her impressive range as an actor when she took on the role of the titular character in Enola Holmes, portraying the fierce and feminist young detective who easily outshines her older brother, the legendary Sherlock Holmes. The film, a hit with Netflix viewers, quickly became a fan favorite, leading to a highly anticipated sequel in 2022. Not only did Brown return for a second turn as Enola, but she also took on an expanded role behind the scenes. Her production company, PCMA Productions, produced both films, and Brown further immersed herself in the creative process by collaborating with the movie's costume designer, Consolata Boyle, to design Enola's outfits. Brown's passion for fashion played a significant role in the development of her character's wardrobe. She carefully considered each piece, making sure that the outfits reflected Enola's personality and the historical context of the late 1800s. For instance, in the ball gown scene, Brown knew she wanted the dress to be a mint green, as pistachio was Enola's favorite color. She also added a pink shirt beneath the gown to bring an element of softness and femininity to Enola's otherwise strong persona. Additionally, Brown ensured that the costumes were historically accurate, incorporating bows into Enola's attire to align with the fashion of the time, as they were becoming a symbol of social status. Brown's sartorial influence extended beyond Enola's wardrobe. She also had input on the costumes for other characters, including the Matchstick Girls, further cementing her role in shaping the film's visual identity. Millie Bobby Brown has officially joined the ranks of A-list celebrities known for their impeccable date night style, alongside fashion icons like Zendaya, Rihanna, and Hailey Bieber. In June 2023, she turned heads with her fiancé, Jake Bon Jovi, and her parents, wearing an outfit that was both nostalgic and effortlessly chic. For the evening, Brown embraced a 90s vibe, opting for a classic slip dress featuring an animal print skirt and delicate lace trim. The dress was the perfect blend of elegance and fun, reflecting her evolving sense of style as she grows into her 20s. To complete the look, Brown styled her hair in her signature brown wavy bob and added gold hoop earrings for a touch of sophistication. Wedges finished off the ensemble, giving it a fresh and stylish summer vibe. This look was a departure from her more playful, youthful outfits of the past, similar to the Louis Vuitton dress she wore to the Stranger Things Season 4 premiere the year before. While Brown's fashion choices suggest a focus on her future, she's also proven that she's not afraid to draw inspiration from the past. In fact, her love for 90s fashion seems to be more than a one-off, as she has experimented with various popular hairstyles from the decade. It's clear that Brown is having fun with her evolving fashion journey, and we may see more 90s-inspired looks from her in the future. Millie Bobby Brown's style has evolved over the years, and while she's often seen in sophisticated outfits that reflect her growing maturity, she hasn't abandoned her love for retro fashion. One standout example was in May 2023, when Brown channeled the laid-back coolness of the Y2K era with a patchwork graphic tee paired with low-rise pants. Her natural smile and effortless styling gave the look an easy, breezy vibe, further solidifying her mastery of casual chic. At just 19 years old as of July 2023, Brown is still in her teens, and her fashion choices often reflect that youthful spirit. Despite attending high-profile events in more polished, grown-up attire, she isn't afraid to lean into playful, colorful outfits, often drawing inspiration from the early 2000s. From Y2K sandals and bright shimmery eyeshadow to hair accessories like butterfly clips and colorful hair gems, Brown embraces minimal effort details that add a fun, carefree touch to her looks. These nostalgic pieces help shape her unique sense of style while remaining approachable. Brown also takes pride in the influence she has on other Gen Zers, particularly in how they express themselves through fashion. As she told Harper's Bazaar in 2019, she wants to inspire young girls to embrace their own personal style and enjoy being themselves at this stage of life. By staying true to her age while still experimenting with fashion, Brown has become a style icon for her generation, showing that it's possible to mix fun, youthful elements with more sophisticated choices. Millie Bobby Brown's rise from Stranger Things star to Hollywood A-lister has been nothing short of impressive. After making her big-screen debut in 2019's Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and leading the Enola Holmes franchise on Netflix, Brown has successfully made the leap from TV fame to major film roles, a transition that many find challenging. As she continues to dominate Gen Z fashion with her trend-setting looks, fans are eagerly anticipating not only her upcoming wedding, likely to be a fashion spectacle, but also the future of her clothing lines. After launching 2 successful collections with About You, Brown made it clear that she's more than just a model for fashion. She's a designer with a vision. "I wanted to create fashion that doesn't conform to trends and lives by its own rules," Brown stated about the collaboration, and given her creative ambition, it's likely not the last we'll see of her in the fashion world. In addition to her ventures in fashion, Brown's own production company, PCMA Productions, gives her a level of creative control that few actors her age possess. This allows her to expand her influence, not just in front of the camera, but also behind it. And with her experience designing costumes for Enola Holmes, it's clear that she may continue to explore this side of the industry. As if that wasn't enough, she became a Louis Vuitton ambassador in 2022, making her a fixture on red carpets and ensuring she'll be decked out in the French luxury brand's designs. While her style is sophisticated and fashionable, Brown is no stranger to the unexpected, and as her style continues to evolve, fans can expect her to switch things up and surprise us with bold new looks. Whether inspired by her on-screen characters or her own evolving taste, Brown's fashion future is undoubtedly full of surprises. What do you think about Millie Bobby Brown's potential transformation? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.